Oh, hey. Welcome to the best dorm at the Ohio State University. So we live in room 208 of Neal Building, which, as you can see, amazing room. The best thing about it is that we live right above Marketplace on Neal, the best dining place on campus. In addition, we have a kitchen. We obviously don't use it too much because we're all on dining plans, but you know, a little fridge here. We actually got this commissioned. I'm not sure who the artist was, but I think it represents the symbolism of how women and beauty standards in the 2025 is a huge problem, and we just thought it was a great piece of art. But in the freezer here, we got some ice cream, some pizza bagel bites, absolutely delicious. About 45 rotten bananas as well. Sex in the City. You get a toaster, stove, washing machine, sink. Awesome. Blender is a necessity. You gotta stay strapped with the blender and then rob the Traditions dining halls. But let me walk you through our whiteboard here. So, album, here's a little sneak peek.
I'm a man. I'm a Muppet. I'm a Muppet of a man. I'm a very manly Muppet.
Dorm tour, check that thing off. And break the distance record. What is the distance record, you might be asking? Well, let me show you. There's a bunch of lines here, and it shows all the way up to that hoop right there. That's a must-have for room 208. And Luke here, he's gonna try and beat the GOAT of the distance record. It's the longest standing distance record ever. Let's see what he's got. Oh.
Well guys, let's now move on to the living room. As you can walk in through here, first of all, we have this beautiful bar area, you know, great for dining, you know, whatever you cook up in the kitchen. We've had some nice warm breakfasts here as a dorm. It's been wonderful. Then if we move into this room, we obviously have this nice, beautiful living open area. And this is really the best thing about this dorm. Most of the dorms here, they don't have this large open space. They don't have a communal area like this. You're stuck with your bed and a desk in one room. You just don't get that area to just hang out. You know, as we can see, great place for sleeping, great place for just hanging out. You know, we have this all comes with the dorm. Look at all this furniture. None of this is ours, all came with the dorm. And it really just opens up all these opportunities for you to have a nice area. You know, we got a little bit of customization. This signed by MJ and Cudi themselves, actually, this poster over here. You know, we've got the mini hoop set up here. There's just a ton of opportunities over here. So really big fan of this room. It adds a lot to the experience of living in Neal and just being an OSU student in general. We're gonna move up here to what we like to call the Hall of Fame. As you can see, we have these little ghost fellows that are from Halloween. We're really big into our festivities here in room 208. We had a Christmas tree set up during Christmas. We had Christmas lights strung up. We had birthday decorations set up for our birthdays. And over here we actually have a loofah that was hung in the rafters after it really just did its job making sure we come home clean, which is actually leads me into another great advantage of this dining hall. If we come into these rooms over here, you know, we each have our own room here and bathroom. I'm gonna let Ben take you through his wonderful room.
Hello, welcome to Will and I's room. You know, we have our beds over here. A little disappointed that they gave us two. I was hoping to share it with Will. But shout out to my grandma for making this awesome blanket. Kept me warm at night. You know, we have two different setups going on. I use this as my nightstand. Will has that. He also has this little cave area. He got a lot of use out of it. And you know, coming over to our desk. You know, I like to have a lot of stuff. I don't know, keep it clean. But yeah, now coming over to the closets, you know, I have a area for my laundry, my tennis bag, basketball bag, you know, you like to stay active. Lots of clothes. I like the use of hangers. Keeps stuff not wrinkly. And, well, Will moved out. But I still need to do that, so hopefully this all fits in a car. And I will bring it on to the bathroom and Will can show you that.
Thank you, Ben. Now looking into the bathroom, just a brief overview. Wonderful sink, nice cabinets here. I would recommend some shelving like Ben has. Absolutely beautiful. awesome toilet. You get unlimited toilet paper. Huge plus when you're dealing with someone like Ben who dominates in the bathroom, so to speak. And you get a bathtub. Many ice baths happened in this room. So definitely bring up a curtain. Definitely wash the curtain. It will get moldy. We wash it all the time.
And this is 208B. Welcome to our little abode. The same exact thing as the other room, except slightly more awesome because we live in here. 2 beds, lots of storage space below. Beautiful desk setup, not messy in the slightest. All of our clothes have been moved out, but very nice closet space to have here. Someone's messing around in the bathroom right now. But a nice little area, great to have a rug down here. Lots of storage space, and this is how
That's gonna be it for the dorm tour. Thank you so much for watching. Ben has prepared us a little poem to summarize how much this room means to us.
2 sets of high school friends joined forces in a room called 208. They yet not had made the memories that would define their second year of college. From staying up late into the night talking about random things, hurting their sleep scores in the process, to making a hit Christmas album that people love. They laughed and made memories in Neil that altered their futures. Small moments upon small moments that surely will be forgotten in time. However, the feelings and bonds built won't be forgotten. The year has ended, but those memories won't be ending anytime soon. After all, we have 2 more years. It won't be in 208. However, I'm glad it's just a room I'm leaving right now, because soon it'll be them.
Thank you, Ben.